आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
On the show tonight, Pakistan says last night that it bombed Kabul. This morning says it did not. Pakistan in panic as the Taliban talks to the Indian government in New Delhi. And at 9 o'clock tonight, the ultimate Nobel humiliation for Donald Trump. He tried like a child. He was completely desperate. But nobody has been snubbed as badly as Trump has been by the Nobel Committee. And ladies and gentlemen, yesterday that I had predicted that Pakistan, out of sheer desperation and strategic anxiety, will do something wrong. And I said that it's not looking good to me. The response they are having to the visit of Amir Muttaqi, the Afghanistan foreign minister, to India. And last night they did what was predictable. They did their second skit, a miscalculated strategic blunder. You see, viewers, they got so worried that the Taliban is talking to India that they attacked Afghanistan last night with jets and they wanted to put missiles. They wanted to bomb Kabul. They did apparently do a little bit. They thought they'll do a huge amount of damage. But the damage that they have actually done is to what was remaining of their relationship with Afghanistan. Because the moment they struck Afghanistan, then Muttaqi issued this threat. The Afghan foreign minister made it very clear that Pakistan had crossed the red line and would have to pay. Listen to him first.
अभी तक काबुल में एक आवाज़ सुनाया तो रात भर उसकी जो तलाश हुआ अभी तक कोई नुकसान का कोई खबर नहीं आया है.
He dismissed the Pakistani attack, saying we've heard some sounds, but there hasn't been any substantive damage. Viewers, yesterday, the Pakistani media started reporting with great excitement that their Air Force has struck Kabul and eliminated the chief of the Tehreek-e-Taliban, Pakistan. But as happens with Pakistani planes and missiles, they always miss their destination. They misfire sometimes, and sometimes, most often when they don't misfire, they miss their target. In this case also, it was apparent by early this morning that they had missed their target. Then Pakistan started denying, through sources of course, that it had ever struck Kabul. So last night they claimed they had. This morning they said they didn't. Everybody was confused, but the Taliban was very angry and they issued this clear warning from New Delhi this morning.
उनका हौसले नहीं आजमाया, उसको ज़्यादा छेड़ना अगर लोग करता है तो वो एक बार अंग्रेज से पूछे, फिर सोवियत यूनियन से पूछे, फिर अमेरिका से पूछे, फिर नाटो से पूछे, ताकि वो आपको थोड़ा समझाए कि भाई अफगानिस्तान के साथ ऐसा खेल करना ये अच्छा नहीं है.
It is not good to play such games. He said, "Chhero mat." And in Hindi, I said in my Hindi program a while back, I said, "Chhedenge to gherenge." It's not just Afghanistan which will respond. The fact is, Pakistan is sandwiched between Balochistan, between Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in the north, between India, and of course between Afghanistan. So the Pakistanis are sandwiched on all sides, and there is something intrinsically wrong with Pakistan. They are used to provoking countries for no reason. They are provoking the free people from Balochistan. They are provoking the people, the brave people from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So they are fighting with the Baluchis. They are fighting with the Pathans, and they are provoking Afghanistan, and then they blame India for their internal conflict. They need to understand that India does not need to fund any revolt in Pakistan. It is intrinsic. The fact is, viewers, Pakistan has territorial designs on Afghanistan. They try to violate the territorial integrity of Afghanistan. Why do they think the Taliban will have amicable relations with them? This whole so-called attack they carried out on Kabul last night was a masterstroke in strategic failure. It did not cause any damage. It did not give any leverage to Pakistan. The last time Pakistan acted out of sheer desperation of anxiety was when they were embroiled in internal turmoil, and then for their own reasons, not because of India. They were sliced into half. Remember 1971, ladies and gentlemen, the Bangladesh Liberation War. It looks like history today is on a reverse track, ready to repeat itself, this time in a more predictable manner. And there are three reasons. There is an imminent implosion and explosion in Pakistan. Number one, Taliban, the entity whose re-entry into the global power game, ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan had rejoiced at that point of time. Imran Khan said it's a big victory for Pakistan. Today, that country is against Pakistan. Balochistan, Gilgit-Baltistan and KPK, they want liberation from Pakistan. Therefore, Pakistan is today totally sandwiched between Afghanistan and India. This is the absolute reality. In the middle of this, a sulking Trump, who has been denied the Nobel Prize, has realized this was a fraud nomination by the Pakistanis, and he's asking, his defense advisors have reminded Pakistan of their obligation to have a military attack on Afghanistan in order to be able to gain the Bagram air base for the Americans. So the pressure is growing, and the Pakistanis are having to redeploy a lot of their assets towards the Afghan border. Ladies and gentlemen, they only have 3 corps. If 2 corps have to handle their western border, we can handle the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, we can really deal with Pakistan the way they need to be dealt. This is a country that's heading into huge internal turmoil, not because of sabotage, but because of their past. Let's debate.
जिस मट्टी में से उनको फायदा मिल रहा है, जिस मुल्क से, जिस सरजमीन से उनको फायदा मिल रहा है, उस मुल्क के साथ दुश्मनी कर रहे हैं। सर, ये अब बर्दाश्त नहीं होगा।
That's Pakistan's Defense Minister Khwaja Asif. Hours after that threat, the Afghan capital was rocked by a series of explosions, reportedly from Pakistani airstrikes. This was on the same day as Afghanistan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi landed in New Delhi, sending alarm bells ringing in Pakistan.
आप उनके साथ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट रिलेशनशिप रखें. They were yesterday with India, today with India, and tomorrow also they will be with India.
हम पाकिस्तान हुकूमत का ये काम एक बड़ा गलती समझता है और इससे मसाइल हल नहीं हो सकता है.
Post-Kabul attack, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Foreign Minister of Afghanistan held a joint press conference.
I am pleased to announce today the upgrading of India's technical mission in Kabul to the status of Embassy of India.
The strategic tilt is mutual.
उधर तो हमारा तसल्लुत है, उधर तो हुकूमत मजबूत है, कोई भी अफगानिस्तान का सरजमीन इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकता है.
Calling Afghanistan a contiguous neighbor, Jaishankar has sent a clear reminder to Pakistan on the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir geography and sovereignty.
As a contiguous neighbor and a well-wisher of the Afghan people, India has a deep interest in your development and progress. Today, I reaffirm that our long-standing partnership that has seen so many Indian projects in Afghanistan stands renewed.
Inside Pakistan, politics is in turmoil. The military is stretched, the government divided, and anxiety is rising.
मैं बहुत क्लैरिटी से बता दूं केपी की हुकूमत को और तहरीके इंसाफ को कि पाकिस्तान की सिक्योरिटी पॉलिसी इस्लामाबाद में बनती है और बनती रहेगी. पाकिस्तान की सिक्योरिटी पॉलिसी काबुल में नहीं बनेगी.
As India and Afghanistan open a new channel of cooperation, Pakistan finds itself in deep anxiety and strategic disorientation.
Ishad Ahmad Khan of the PMLN, Abdul Samad Yaqub of the PTI, Adnan Haidar is a Pakistani journalist, Raja Faisal is from Islamabad, Ambassador Deepak Vohra from Delhi, and General G.D. Bakshi. We have a great panel tonight. And there should be no ambiguity over the fact that yesterday they said, the Pakistanis said that we have attacked Kabul. They were rejoicing last night. Deepak Vohra ji, they said, fantastic, we've attacked Kabul. We're a big country. We attack people everywhere. We have bombed Kabul. And they also put out a press release saying that ISPR is calling for emergency press conferences in the morning. There was one scheduled at 10:45 and then it was rescheduled to 2:30 p.m. Then they cancelled the press conference. Interesting angle happened. Then they cancelled the press conference. Then the news came out that there was no impact of this bombing. And then Muttaqi put out a statement from Delhi ki jada chhedo mat. We know how to deal with you Pakistanis. Then they said, no, we have not attacked. Ye hamari attack
He
nahi
didn't
thi.
take Pakistan's name. He would have taken India's name. I think he was sitting in India and he was...
Raja, you said yesterday...
Hame na chhedo. This is what he was trying to say.
He's fine here. He's 6 days here. The question is, Raja, let's be serious.
Yeah, he's fine in Lajpat Nagar. We already know who's in there in Lajpat Nagar. That's your backyard and we know who's
there? Who is there?
Yeah.
Who is
It's a long series of NDS spooks that are sitting there. You have been using ever since against Pakistan, and you have been using them and still using them. And we know how many times who amongst them goes to Farkhor in Tajikistan and gets tunneled into Afghanistan and does what against Pakistan? We know that.
Okay. Let me explain this story. According to these Pakistanis are so afraid, ladies and gentlemen of India. By the way, it's a full diversion from the debate, General Bakshi, but according to Ambassador Vohra, according to the Pakistanis, Lajpat Nagar in South Delhi, which is famous for fantastic aloo tikki and pani puri, I can recommend a few places there. You know, my old office used to be in Greater Kailash next to Lajpat Nagar, so I know the place very well. He says that there are all dangerous Indians with big revolvers sitting there, General Bakshi. And from Lajpat Nagar, they go straight to Tajikistan, from where India has put a tunnel, and through a tunnel they go to Afghanistan, and another tunnel they come and attack Pakistan. But what was my question? You said that you attacked Afghanistan yesterday, Kabul yesterday. Today you said you haven't.
Talking against Pakistan. He didn't talk against Pakistan at all.
You said you attacked. Okay, you're not answering. You said you attacked Kabul yesterday, today morning, and you were supposed to have an ISPR press conference. Today, you said that this was not an attack carried out by you. What happened?
Media reported that whatever has happened in Kabul, it was something to do with Pakistan. No, Pakistan didn't do it.
Oh, Pakistan didn't do it. Yesterday night you said we attacked Kabul. Welcome. We've hit Kabul on behalf of the Americans. Abdul Samad Yaqubi, kya hai? Last night they are saying we have attacked Kabul for the Americans. We have become a global power.
Rajab, every ISPR-backed account on the social media which claim to be like they are kind of representative of ISPR, various of the accounts on the X, I mean, they all were claiming the strikes on the 4 parts of the Afghanistan, which I, on the behalf of PTI, unequivocally condemn these reported and alleged airstrikes by the Pakistan. I mean, we believe that this is the clear violation of the sovereignty of the sovereign state of Afghanistan. It is a clear violation of their, disrespect of their territorial integrity. I mean, we cannot side or support any kind of such action.
Thank you.
Which it is for us, it is believed to be the act of aggression, which we will not side, we should not support. PTI will not support any such kind of aggression towards its neighbor, brotherly nation Afghanistan. So over long-standing position
Raja,
is very clear.
Listen to him. Get some
Imran
sense.
Khan has several times reiterated Imran Khan through his tweets, and he has even mentioned that it is because of the flawed policy of the Asim Munir, which is a clear result of this escalating situation right now.
You see, the problem is this. Yesterday, all the social media handles of the ISPR, they said that we have carried out the attack and airstrikes, and we have killed the chief of the Tehreek-e-Taliban, Pakistan.
Arnab, there is only one social media account on Twitter X of DGISPR, and that is, I think, what DGISPR, that social media handle. From where can you find a single statement which suggests that Pakistan has conducted any air raid out?
And all the ISPR proxy handles, I think he is absolutely correct. Abdul Samad Yaqub, we were also monitoring it here in Delhi. They were all saying that this is an attack on the Tehreek-e-Taliban chief. Right? And then you also said that there would be a press conference of the ISPR, which is the ISI today. Then they cancelled it last minute. Am I right? Then they cancelled it. Am I right, Abdul Samad Yaqub?
Yeah, because this is not the first time that this was falsely claimed that Noor Wali Masood was assassinated. Previously, few years ago, it was also claimed that then it was proven to be false. And by the way, like if Raja Saab or like Adnan, if he tweets, I would definitely take it as the one of the proxy of the ISPR.
I did not tweet anything like this. Arnab is asking. Arnab, I will leave your show if you write pro Shehbaz. I am a journalist. Please.
Okay, nobody wants to be. Okay, listen to me. First of all, I'll tell you. I'll change that, provided you also change something. Provided you change something. I'm telling you for the last time, my name is Arnab Ranjan Goswami. It is not Arnab, it is Raw, not Ra. Just change that. Yeah, thank you.
It was raw, it is raw. Raw material.
Okay. Now, anyway. Why did the ISI claim to attack? Why did the ISI claim to attack? Why don't threaten me? You put Pakistan view over you. Do you object to that? Okay, now listen to me. Why did Pakistan attack Kabul last night and deny attacking it this morning? Adnan, ये just समझाइए हमको.
मैं समझाता हूँ.
हाँ.
देखें.
डर गए क्या?
दहशतगर्द अगर दिल्ली में बैठा होगा, मैं दिल्ली में ठोकूंगा. दहशतगर्द गुजरात में बैठा होगा, मैं गुजरात में ठोकूंगा. दहशतगर्द हैदराबाद में बैठा होगा, हैदराबाद हाउस में बैठा होगा, और वो भी जयशंकर के साथ बैठा होगा तो मैं ठोकूंगा. दिस इज माय पॉलिसी. दिस इज वेरी क्लियर पॉलिसी. देयर इज नो नेगोशिएशन विद द टेररिस्ट. टेररिस्ट कहीं भी होगा, वो काबुल में होगा, वो जलालाबाद में होगा, वो कंधार में होगा, वो हिंदुस्तान में कहीं छुपा होगा. आप बताएं ना कि बशीर ज़ैब को आपने गुजरात से क्यों भगाया? आप बताएं. बशीर ज़ैब को इसलिए भगाया.
मैं आपको यही कहूंगा. देखिए, आप उर्दू में बोल रहे हैं, आप हिंदी तो समझते होंगे. आप हिंदी तो समझते होंगे. देखिए, मेरी बात सुनिए. आप मेरी बात सुनिए. You listen to me. I'll just explain to you in both English and Hindi for your convenience. But I'll start with Hindi first, please. I just need to tell you in Hindi that your situation is like a badminton court. You know, मुनीर की हाल जो है, ये बैडमिंटन कोर्ट जैसा होगा. एक तरफ से टीटीपी ठोकेगा और दूसरी तरफ से टीएलपी मारेगा. टीएलपी यानी कि तहरीक लबैक. दोनों तरफ से आप फंसे हुए हैं और शहबाज को टूथपेस्ट की तरह स्क्वीज करके निपटाया जाएगा. एक तरफ से अफगानिस्तान, दूसरी तरफ से भारत.
Of a film.
So we're going to squeeze you from both sides like toothpaste.
This is not a film for Sanjay Leela Bhansali. Let's talk about the reality.
I'm not a fan of Sanjay Leela Bhansali. You know, I'm more I am not a fan of Sanjay Leela Bhansali. I'm more the panchayat type. Now listen to me. Now, मेरी बात सुनिए. छोड़िए, आप ऐसे भी इस्लामाबाद की गलियों में रोजाना आधी रात में मुनीर की इज्जत का जनाजा निकलता है. He has no self-respect left. You give White House the Nobel Prize. No, am I stopping you? You give him the Nobel Prize.
You are a supporter of TTP.
I'll tell you what. Don't shout, no, first of all. Why are you shouting? Okay. Shout, okay. Then I'll reply to you. Louder, please. Let him shout.
आसिम मुनीर डराता है. आसिम मुनीर का खौफ तारी है अर्नब गोस्वामी पे. आसिम मुनीर का खौफ तारी है हिंदुस्तान की आर्मी पे. आसिम मुनीर का खौफ तारी है नरेंद्र मोदी पे. आसिम मुनीर ने जैसे मई में हिंदुस्तान को ठोका था, वैसे ही आसिम मुनीर टीटीपी को भी ठोकेगा. We are proud of our army. We are proud of our army chief. We are proud of our intelligence agencies.
Okay.
Why are you talking about?
1 minute, I'll reply to him. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I'll reply to him. 1 minute. Listen to me. If that is the case, if that is the case, listen to me. First of all, there is no need to get so excited. If that is the case, आप ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे, तो फिर listen to me. Why don't you deploy the Pakistani army in KPK? आपने KPK से retreat क्यों की? KPK में जहाँ पे आपके 55 soldiers को ठोका नहीं कहूँगा मारा गया, आपने retreat क्यों की?
I am proud.
Why did your army retreat in KPK? General Bakshi knows the details. Why did your army, there were 55 people who were killed there. Why did your army retreat from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? You cowards. Why did you pull back from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? Why did you retreat?
Where we retreat?
You've retreated 25 divisions. What are you talking about? You've come back because your soldiers are being killed there. You don't know this much. I'm giving you details of what has happened. It's all across. Movements have been reported. There's no misinformation here. The fact of the matter is, now General Bakshi, they are now saying that this attack was not carried out by us. But we all know that last night they were claiming that this was their attack. They said there's a press conference of ISPR at 10:45, which they postponed to 2:30, then they cancelled it. There is some indecision in their mind.
I was in the press conference. There is a press conference. There is no cancellation of press conference. You are just blaming
You were
without
having
evidence.
an emergency press conference yesterday in which you were going to give the details of what happened in Kabul. Then you assiduously avoided all references to Kabul. And that's why I'm asking you this question. अगर किया है, misfire किया है, तो I think General Bakshi, they should tell the world we fired and misfired. We missed our target. What's wrong in saying we messed up? General Bakshi?
Arnab Goswami, why you are so pained?
We heard you, old boy. Boy, we heard you. Now listen to me. The simple fact is, last night they were on cloud 9, Arnab. They were claiming to have killed Masood, the commander of the TTP, and they wanted to go to town with a gift for Donald Trump. You wanted Bagram, we started putting the pressure. Right? So therefore, they were on cloud 9 last night, and it didn't take them long to come down to Mother Earth. They had announced that they would be holding a grandiloquent press conference to gloat over their victory, to gloat how they had taught a lesson to the poor Afghan people who have no air force. You know, their air force struts about when there is no opposing air force.
3 days before.
We have seen your air force's pathetic performance. Pathetic performance in Operation Sindoor, when it was faced with a real professional air force, when it was faced with S-400s, when it was faced with beyond visual range missiles, when it was faced with BrahMos cruise missiles, which blasted the daylight out of your 9 terror camps, 11 air bases. And even the Afghans were saying, अरे तुम तो बड़ी ताकत दिखाते थे ना जब हमारे 2 गांव बॉम्ब किए, हमारी औरतें बच्चे मारे आपने 2 गांव में, तालिबान के 2 गांव में आपने औरतें बच्चे मारे. तब आपको तालिबान के कह रहे थे जरा हिंदुस्तान की हवाई फौज से लड़के दिखाओ ना, वहां क्या हो जाता है, वहां क्यों लकवा लग जाता है, आपको लकवा मार देता है, पैरालिसिस क्यों हो जाता है आपकी एयरफोर्स को, जैसे अभी हुआ है. रात को बोला मारा, सुबह बोला नहीं साहब, तो हमने थोड़ी ना किया.
उस राफेल के शेयर क्यों गिरे? आपने फ्रेंच की सबसे बड़ी एयरफोर्स इंडस्ट्री को तबाह कर दिया.
भूल जाओ,
राफेल नहीं है, राफेल.
ठीक है ना, वो बिल्कुल बरकरार है और अगली बार हमले के लिए तैयार है. और
जो भी है आपका, जो भी आपकी लिमिटेशन है, देखिए अदनान हैदर जी, अर्नब गोस्वामी मत बोलिए, अर्नब रंजन गोस्वामी मेरा नाम है. आप मुझे हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे.
अर्नब गोस्वामी,
Arnab Goswami, raw not raw.
Arnab, this man is getting hysterical.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ, सिखा नहीं रहा, आपको पता नहीं संस्कृत का नाम है, इसको ऐसे दूषित मत करिए।
सिखा कुछ नहीं रहे यार, तू पानी पी ले।
का नाम है,
पानी पी ले तू एक गिलास।
पानी पी लूंगा, मैं पानी पी लूंगा। आपको मैं चैलेंज करता हूं,
पानी पी ले और चुपचाप बैठ जा।
गोस्वामी के साथ
शांति रख,
कैमरा उठाएं,
चिल्ला नहीं फालतू के लिए, गला मत फाड़ अपना, बैठ जाएगा गला तेरा।
नहीं है, अगर नहीं गिरा,
अबे तेरा गला बैठ जाएगा पाकिस्तानी।
ये पाकिस्तानी का गला है, ये पाकिस्तानी का गला
नहीं गिरे। राफेल राफेल रफाल राफेल फेल हो तुम लोग, फेल। तुम्हारी एयरफोर्स घटिया एयरफोर्स है, ठीक है, हर बारी पिटी है और जाके बहादुरी दिखाती है निहत्ते अफगान।
I have an example of a Pakistani losing his mental stability because of what happened last night. I want to say to the Pakistanis, I want to say through you Raja Faisal Irshad Ahmad Khan कि जो भी आप लोगों के साथ हो रहा है, I am not responsible for it. How am I responsible? You attacked yesterday. आपने अटैक किया था कल काबुल पर, और आपके पूरे ISPR के हैंडल्स, जैसे अब्दुल समाद याकूब जी ने खुलकर कह दिया, he said all the ISPR handles were claiming victory last night. इरशाद अहमद खान,
चाबी से चलने वाला जो खिलौना है, ये चाबी से चलने वाले खिलौने की चाबी ISPR ने ज्यादा मोड़ दी। इनको कहें जरा ये अपनी जो है ना, वो थोड़ा सा मदारी के उस पे डुगडुगी पे नाचना जरा थोड़ा बंद करे। अभी नई नई तनख्वाह मिली होती है तो फिर वो चाबी भी ज्यादा मरोड़ी होती है, और यहाँ पे आके वो अपनी वफादारियां और आसिफ। अच्छा, इनका मसला ये डीजी ऐसे ही जाएगा, ये डीजी ऐसे ही जब जाएगा तो ये उसकी मुखालफत ऐसे ही करेंगे जैसे फैज अमीर की कर रहे हैं। ये वाला डीजी चीफ जो होगा, ये उसकी ऐसे ही मुखालफत करेंगे। इनका मसला ये है कि इनको तनख्वाह मिलती है सिर्फ मौजूदा चीफ की खुशामदें करने वाली।
Adnan Haider has been called an ISI agent by Abdul Samad Yaqub of the PTI. Breaking news. One of my Pakistani panelists, Adnan Haider को ISI एजेंट कहा है अब्दुल समाद याकूब, जो पाकिस्तान तहरीक इंसाफ के बड़े वोकल नेता है।
मैं बोलूं
इन्होंने आपको कहा कि आप ISI के
चलने वाले खिलौने हैं,
ISI के खिलौने हैं, यू आर अ टॉय फॉर द ISI, इन्होंने कहा है।
सुनो, I am proud, if I am an agent of ISI, I am proud of my agency. Like
my agency कहा, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news, एक मेरे पैनलिस्ट ने अभी कबूलनामा है उनका कि मैं ISI एजेंट हूँ।
I am proud of my agency. और दूसरा,
आपको
दो नंबरिया
शर्म का मुकाम होना चाहिए।
ये मुझे कहते हैं प्रोग्राम पर, सुनिए, अब बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात है, एक ऑब्जर्वेशन है मेरी तरफ से, एक ऑब्जर्वेशन है, ऑब्जर्वेशन को क्या कहते हैं, मेरी बात सुनिए। अदनान, will you stop shouting like this?
ये नहीं है PTI का।
वॉल्यूम बढ़ाइए।
I challenge समझ याकूब, साबित करिए PTI का है, झूठ बोलता है ये कुत्ता है, ये सिर्फ कुत्ता है।
Oh God! Now the ISI agent is calling the PTI leader a dog, जिसको कहते हैं कुत्ता। This is what it's going down to. ये Pakistanis are calling each other dogs on my program.
अच्छा अर्नब, इसको बोलो, ये साबित करे कि इसके पास कोई ऑफिशियल लेटर हो PTI का कि ये PTI का नेता है, साबित करे। ये नहीं है, ये आपके चैनल पे बैठ के झूठ बोलता है, ये मेरे हिंदुस्तानियों को गुमराह करता है।
Pak versus Pak on my breaking news section right now. They are diverting the program. अभी आप भड़क गए क्योंकि इन्होंने कुछ कह दिया। आप मुझे बताइए, Adnan, I want to just ask you on an aside. I'll come to why you attacked Taliban yesterday. I'm asking on an aside. Do you find it interesting, viewers? I make observation from my side is that some time back, Deepak Vohra जी, अब से करीब 11 मिनट पहले इसी व्यक्ति विशेष जिनका नाम अदनान हैदर है, जो अपने आप को जर्नलिस्ट कहते हैं, इन्होंने कहा मैं प्रोग्राम छोड़ दूंगा अगर आप मुझे प्रो शहबाज शरीफ या प्रो पाकिस्तान गवर्नमेंट कहेंगे, मैं बड़ा इंडिपेंडेंट जर्नलिस्ट हूँ। उसके बाद इन्होंने कहा कि कोई मुझे ISI का एजेंट बताए तब मुझे गर्व होता है। आई फील वेरी प्राउड टू बी एन ISI एजेंट। ये आदमी अपने आप को ISI एजेंट कहने को तैयार है, मगर ये अपने कंट्री के प्राइम मिनिस्टर को डिसोन कर रहा है। ये कहते हैं मैं ISI का एजेंट हूँ, ISI का एजेंट हूँ, मगर अगर आप मुझे प्रो शहबाज करोगे तो मैं प्रोग्राम छोड़ दूंगा।
नहीं, मैं
What is this? You're a confused fellow.
अरे नहीं, मैं
What are they?
तुम कंफ्यूज हो। अर्नाब गोस्वामी, तुम्हें अपने रॉ पे शर्मिंदगी है, तुम्हें अपने इंटेलिजेंस पे शर्मिंदगी है। अदनान हैदर को अपनी इंटेलिजेंस पे फख्र है, अदनान हैदर को अपनी एजेंसियों पे फख्र है। अर्नाब गोस्वामी
मगर शहबाज शरीफ पे शर्म है, ISI पे गर्व है, शहबाज शरीफ पे शर्म है। First of all, why are you people not behaving normally since the 10th of May? ये ऑब्जर्वेशन मेरा है कि 10 मई के बाद कोई पाकिस्तानी नॉर्मली बात नहीं कर रहा है। इतने मारा क्या आपको?
हमने ठोका है, हमने तभी 36 राफेल नहीं दिखा सकते। अर्नब गोस्वामी अगर सहाफी हो,
अर्नब गोस्वामी,
हिंदुस्तानियों को, मेरे प्यारे हिंदुस्तानियों
ladies and gentlemen, on a geostrategic point, I want to switch and go to a more important point tonight. That the fact is that there is a meeting of Muttaqi. We saw the visuals of Muttaqi meeting Jaishankar. And in 6 days, there must be something significant happening here, Deepak Vohra, between the Taliban. And of course, you have said in your video yourself, you yourself are not ideologically aligned and never will be with the Taliban, neither will I. But having said that, there must be a reason why the Pakistanis are overreacting, Mr. Vohra.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Always a privilege and a pleasure to be on your amazing channel. I'm in Goa right now, and I've just come back from a magnificent swim on the beach to celebrate India's recognition of the regime in Kabul and establishment of an embassy. Sir, I've mentioned earlier that my father's family is from Ghazni, so I'm half Pashtun. My mother was a Sikh, so I'm half Sikh. And therefore, for me, Afghanistan in some ways is my fatherland. Bharat is my motherland, and I have total loyalty to her. Now, there's a question that I wish to ask. My grandfather, who spoke Pashto fluently, used to tell me, and this is something that our colleagues from Pakistan might wish to internalize, from the teeth of the tiger, the venom of the cobra, and the revenge of the Pathan. The Pathan is now taking revenge on you. Stuff. Mr. Goswami, sir, you remember 1999 when our plane was hijacked to Kandahar, and the Taliban at that time were totally complicit with the Pakistani terrorists who flew the aircraft there, and then we had all kinds of things happen. Now, 26 years later, the Taliban foreign minister comes to India. We decide to establish normal relations, and they are clobbering Pakistan. I want my Pakistani colleagues to do some introspection. What went wrong between 1999 and 2025? Why did what you call strategic depth in Afghanistan, हमारे अफगान भाइयों के लिए हम जान दे देंगे, हम तालिबान से मोहब्बत करते हैं? What has happened now, sir? Where did you go wrong? Are you prepared to accept that you did something wrong? And if you are, tell us about it. So my only request to you, sir, for your channel, sir, just keep highlighting this. The fact that we have come home in terms of our relationship. The Kabuliwala of my childhood is an enduring Indian icon. We have never done anything to hurt Pakistan, in fact, to hurt Afghanistan. In fact, my Afghan friends often ask me, Mr. Goswami, sir, they say that British India's neighbor was Afghanistan. Afghanistan's neighbor was India. Where did this rat come in between? They are referring to Pakistan. I have no answer. It was that whatever that Mortimer Durand fellow, whatever he did, etc., and the creation of the country that we call Pakistan. So it's important for them, for our colleagues in Pakistan, to understand where have they gone wrong. Wagging your finger, isko thokenge, that doesn't help. May God protect you from the revenge of the Taliban. And this is only the beginning. So I want to tell them, sir, abhi to party shuru hui.
अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है, एंड एक्चुअली सोचने वाली बात है कि क्या हो गया पाकिस्तान और अफगानिस्तान के बीच में, और भगवान बचाए आपको। अभी भगवान बचाए आपको, एक्चुअली बचाने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं, भगवान तो आपके साथ है नहीं। मगर सवाल ये है कि क्या हो गया पाकिस्तान और अफगानिस्तान के बीच में जो रिश्ता है, इतनी दूरी कैसे बन गई? इसको एक्सेप्ट करने की बात है। इसके बारे में वी मस्ट थिंक, वी मस्ट मेक द पाकिस्तानीज थिंक। आई विल टेल यू क्या हुआ है। आप और किसी भी देश को इज्जत नहीं देते। आप बलूचिस्तान को एक इज्जत जो एक राष्ट्र को मिलनी चाहिए, नेशन कॉल बलूचिस्तान को आप इज्जत नहीं देते। खैबर पख्तूनख्वा को आप इज्जत नहीं देते। अफगानियों को आप इज्जत नहीं देते। इसलिए आप सैंडविच हो गए हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि देखिए हमारा जो रिश्ता है अफगानिस्तान के साथ, आवर रिलेशनशिप इज वेरी डीप। व्हाई डिड वी मेक द चाबहार पोर्ट इन ईरान? बिकॉज वी ऑफर्ड अफगानिस्तान अ डायरेक्ट ट्रेड कॉरिडोर टू बाईपास पाकिस्तानी टेरिटरी। ये तो पाकिस्तान हमेशा ब्लैकमेल करता था, अब चाबहार पोर्ट के बाद वो नहीं हो सकता है। उसके बाद हमारी जो इकोनॉमिक और स्ट्रेटेजिक फुटहोल्ड है, और आपकी कोई सिचुएशन नहीं, आप
मुझे बोलने की इजाजत है?
नहीं, बोलने की इजाजत है, मगर आपने जो एक तरह से आपने सोचा था कि आप यूज करेंगे।
आप मुझे सुनिए जरा पहले। मैं
अब तालिबान डैम बना रहा है जिससे पाकिस्तान में पानी और कम हो जाएगा।
पहले तो मैं ये कहूंगा आपको कि आपके दो चेहरे हैं। एक चेहरा वो है जिसमें आप तालिबान को दहशतगर्द और क्या कुछ कहते थे अफगानिस्तान को। हंसिए मत आप ना बोरा साहब। दूसरी बात यह है कि दूसरा चेहरा
हंसने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
आज आमिर खान
हंसने की बैन है
कर रहे हैं कि जैसे आपके अब्बा जान आ गए हैं। ठहरिए, बस सुनिए ना, मैं बहुत देर से आपको ऑल सुन रहा हूँ। आप 2 मिनट 1 मिनट दीजिए, 60 सेकंड मुझे बोलने दीजिए।
दुश्मन का दुश्मन हमारा दोस्त है।
नहीं, देखिए सुनिए ना,
दुश्मन का दुश्मन हमारा दोस्त है। आप हमारे दुश्मन है, आपको हम ठोकेंगे।
हमारा कोई दुश्मन नहीं
है, आप हमारे दुश्मन है। यू आर आवर दुश्मन कंट्री।
हमने सुनिए,
अभी आप बोलेंगे कि दुश्मन मत बनाइए, दुश्मनी आपने बनाई है, आप हमारे दुश्मन है ना, और क्या है?
सुनिए,
आप तो दुनिया भर में, आपकी हैसियत क्या है? आप पूरी दुनिया भर में जाके कहते हैं भारत के दुश्मन है हम, हमको पैसे दीजिए। यू गो अराउंड द वर्ल्ड विथ योर स्ट्रेटेजिक बेगिंग बोल। आपकी बैंडविड्थ भी नहीं है आपके देश में।
हम आपको कभी भी दोस्त नहीं कहते, क्योंकि जहरीले सांप है आप जहरीले सांप है। जहरीला जो सांप होता है वो सिर्फ डसता है, उसका काम है डसना। उसको जितना दूध पिलाए, जिसको खुराक खिलाए, लेकिन वो डसेगा। आप है वो जहरीले सांप, हमारे पड़ोस में बस आप है हमारे।
देखिए
दूसरी बात,
देखिए, आई एम लूजिंग योर बैंडविड्थ, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव टू गो टू Raja Faisal. Raja Faisal, Pakistan is in danger. What very politely Deepak Vohra tried to say is that you are in danger. Mullah Munir will not know because he drinks a lot of whiskey. He has a hangover. Hangover में है, जब तक इनका hangover उतरेगा तब तक रावलपिंडी खतरे में आ जाएगा। आपने कल काबुल पे अटैक की, you attacked Kabul last night, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake to attack Kabul.
I heard Deepak Vohra, whatever he said, I know what he said, and I just want to reply him. Deepak Vohra has just highlighted this, that, there is a threat for Pakistan. Pakistan is endangered. But you have been saying it ever since I have been appearing in your show, that Pakistan ye gaya, Pakistan wo gaya. Pakistan is standing where it's standing. And Pakistan knows how to stand, and Pakistan knows how to counter its problems.
How sad it is that a country over 80 years after independence has to come on television and say we know how to stand on our own feet. You people don't even believe that. What a sad state you are in.
Deepak Vohra.
Why did you attack Kabul last night? Why did you attack Kabul last night? You attacked Kabul last night. 1 hour before midnight India time, you attacked Kabul. The DGISPR handles announced it that you had launched an aerial strike on Kabul, and then you are denying it this morning. You need to explain only that to me. I will not let you get away. This is the news point. You carried out an airstrike on Kabul last night.
Within Afghanistan, first of all, it wasn't an aerial raid. It is not being suggested that it was an aerial raid.
What was it?
Blasts. There were bomb blasts. Who conducted it?
But
we don't know.
You claimed the bomb blasts were yours. Am I right? Abdul Samad Yaqub, am I right? Did all the DG ISPR proxy handles not claim it last night?
But when we...
Russia, in my opinion...
Let me finish.
Okay, Finn. Okay, go ahead.
Deepak Vohra said that he's from Ghazni, and his grandparents were from Ghazni. I think everyone knows that Ghazni is the place allotted by TTA to TTP. Whoever doesn't want to wage a war against Pakistan, they actually allocate land to them to live there. And I think Deepak Vohra must go there because he must be finding lots of people to meet around. And if he can get some work done against Pakistan from there, it is a good chance for Deepak Vohra to go there. And I think if Muttaqi is in India today, of course, he's there for 6 days. He will be treated well by your country, as we know that India hasn't
come to the point. You are accusing the Afghans of violence.
Not in the world.
You are accusing the Afghans of violence.
Only Taliban.
You are accusing, you're missing the point. You are accusing Afghanistan for spreading violence. The defense minister of Pakistan, Khwaja Asif, has said in parliament that the bloodshed in Pakistan is because of the Afghans. Daily funerals of military personnel are being held. Daily our army is being killed. The fact of the matter is that you have a problem with Afghanistan that you have a denial with. Now, why don't you tell me, why are you accusing Afghanistan of violence?
We are not saying that Afghanistan as a nation is against Pakistan. We are saying that Afghanistan as a land is a troubled land, and it has, of course, the elements within itself that are endangering to the neighboring countries.
Decide whether you are saying decide whether you are saying Afghanistan is troubled, or whether Afghanistan is Afghans or people supported by the Afghans are killing Pakistani army.
Afghanistan is the epicenter of terrorism. Afghanistan has the centuries within itself. Afghanistan has a history of catering the terrorists, and Afghanistan has a history of
catering terrorists. You carried out you had a 5-star catering service. You had a 5-star catering. One minute. Did you not have a 5-star catering service for Osama bin Laden 760 meters from your military headquarters in Abbottabad?
Afghanistan itself, but of course it's a danger to the neighboring countries as well. That's why I have reservations on this. When you come up with this idea that we are going to, of course, engage with Afghanistan and Afghan Taliban, because when you have this kind of
viewers, on this breaking news, I want to just share with you. I'll let Deepak Vohra and General Bakshi to respond. Deepak Vohra, would you like to respond to the prevailing situation where I'm not sure whether the Pakistanis are looking at Afghanistan as a potential future friend or as a present enemy? They don't seem to know how to respond or deal with the Afghans anymore. They're completely confused.
Have been sitting with Pakistan previously. Still, they are sitting with Pakistan.
Deepak Vohra.
And they will be sitting with Pakistan for the negotiation.
I just hope that our colleagues from Pakistan would understand that the only country that opposed Pakistan's membership of the United Nations was Afghanistan. The Afghans don't accept the Durand line. They never have, they never will. They consider their natural frontier to be the Sindhu River. This is something that the sooner our friends from Pakistan accept this, the better it will be for them. The second thing is, sir, the first Indian independence movement, General Bakshi knows it better than me, during the First World War was based in Kabul, funded by the Amir of Afghanistan. We have never done anything, and I'd like my friends from Pakistan to understand this. We have never done anything, despite 1999, we have never done anything to hurt Afghanistan's vital interests. Pakistan has done a lot. You've called them strategic depth. They've turned out to be a strategic depth. Take it from me, sir. I'm in a place called Goa in India. I met 6 Afghan students today, and they were speaking Pashto. And they were just so full of praise for the kind of hospitality they get in India. Thousands of them have studied here. They come to India for medical treatment. The foreign minister is here for medical. Let me complete what I'm saying. I didn't interrupt you, sir. Have some manners. So the foreign minister is here for medical treatment. Look at the goodwill these people have for India and the hatred they have for Pakistan. The final thing I'd heard your defense minister say, we gave them hospitality, we looked after them, and the Afghans respond, yes, as long as the UN was paying for the refugees, you looked after us. When the UN stopped paying, you booted us out. Sir, मेरी बात मान जाइए. What my grandparents told me, अफगान के बदले से बचो सर, आपको बहुत तकलीफ.
Recipient of Afghan migrants. Pakistan has been catering them since decades, almost 5 decades, and they have been part of Pakistan's economy, and Pakistan never ousted them like this.
And some introspection. General Bakshi आपको बताएंगे कि पहले अपनी कमजोरी समझिए, उसके बाद दूसरे के ऊपर आप उंगली उठाएं.
PLAs, then of course we have reservations on that.
Mr. Vohra, don't worry.
General Bakshi,
we know how to tackle and how to handle everything.
General Bakshi,
राष्ट्रपति साहब ने कहा है, मेरी भी रिश्तेदारियां हैं वहां पे अफगानिस्तान में, और वहां की 2 ट्रेडिशंस हैं. एक है बदल, दूसरा है मेल मस्तिया. मेल मस्तिया का मतलब है कि अगर आप मेरे घर में शरणागत बन के आए कि मुझे बचाओ, मेरा पूरा कुनबा, मेरा पूरा खानदान मिट जाएगा, आप पे आंच नहीं आएगी। ये पठान मेल मस्ती है, ट्रेडिशन है। लेकिन इसके ठीक उल्टी दूसरी ट्रेडिशन है बदल। अगर आपने मुझे बेवजह नुकसान किया तो मैं 7 पुश्तों तक आपसे बदला लूंगा। ये पश्तून वाली है। अब आप समझ लीजिए कि आपके साथ क्या होने वाला है।
अफगानिस्तान
ये तीसरा
राजा फैसल
है जो फिजाया ने अफगानिस्तान के ऊपर, तीसरा अटैक
पाकिस्तान देन इन
52 आपने मारे हैं उनके औरतें बच्चे पिछले अटैक में, 52। ठीक है,
टोटल पश्तून पॉपुलेशन ऑफ अफगानिस्तान।
ये अब आप अफगानिस्तान पश्तून बदल के लिए
पश्तून पॉपुलेशन ऑफ अफगानिस्तान इज 35 million. Pakistan's Pashtun population is 55 million.
मेल मस्तिया।
Where are you living? We know better than you do.
55 मिलियन, तभी तो कह रहा हूं आप जरा केयरफुल हो जाइए। वो आपसे खुंदस में है 55 मिलियन। वो आपको डिसलाइक करना शुरू कर दिया।
बसते मेरे भाई हैं,
आपने जो
मुझे उनके बारे में बहुत अच्छे तरीके से पता है।
तो फिर आपने कल अटैक क्यों की काबुल पे?
बहुत अच्छे तरीके से
आपने काबुल पे अटैक क्यों की? Raja, why did you attack Kabul last night? Why did you attack Kabul last night?
Who attacked?
You
again
attacked.
and again.
You attacked.
I don't know.
You have told the Americans that you will get Bagram Air Base for them.
तीसरा हमला किया है।
It's a fake news. It's a fake news.
No, it's not fake news. ISPR handles have put it out.
Fake news.
What handles?
ISPR proxy handles celebrated last night. Let's get Abdul Samad Yaqub back. Mr. Yaqub, you need to tell him yesterday. You were all celebrating last night that you have attacked Kabul, you have won Afghanistan. You all.
पता चला कि
No, Abdul Samad Yaqub, you need to tell Raja Faisal the facts now.
For me, those accounts were various accounts which are authentic. I take them as an authentic. People, masses take them as an authentic accounts. They were claiming, the core claim was the killing, assassination of the Noor Wali Masood. And they were, by timeline, I mean, they were pointing out that now this is the host, now this is the Paktikia. And ultimately, finally, the conclusion was, I think when they come to know that their claim was false, that no key figure was assassinated, they stepped back. I mean, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि शायद उनको देखें राज साहब, आप तो जानते हैं कि कौन से अकाउंट उनके हैं और कौन से नहीं। अगर आप भी कहें कि डिनाई करेंगे तो फिर मैं आपसे तो बहस नहीं कर सकता।
I don't want to label any of the accounts. If there are any accounts that are using this kind of information to, of course, gather more presence out there in the social media, that's just because they want to show their presence.
ये जो फेक अकाउंट की जो ये लॉज हैं, क्या पीटीआई के ऊपर इंप्लीमेंट होने के लिए रह गए हैं? क्या अब आपने सिर्फ हमें ही उसमें वो करना है?
मतलब पीटीआई के ऊपर कितनी दफा हुए, क्या हुआ क्या नहीं हुआ?
आप अगर ट्वीट करें तो आपके ऊपर लॉ इंप्लीमेंट नहीं करेगा, आपके ऊपर कुछ नहीं होगा। अगर मैं कर दूं, अगर मैं ये कह दूं कि ये जनाब अटैक था, तो मैं इस वक्त जेल में पड़ाऊंगा, क्योंकि हमारे मोस्ट ऑफ ओवर we are victimized of these PICA laws, these cyber crime laws, which is which is appear to be counter the fake news. But when Raja Saab is claiming that it is a fake news, I must believe that yes, it was the most authentic news.
I believe, I agree with you that if there are people, they must be booked in PICA. I stand with you on that.
Yeah, but they cannot be booked. I mean, those who are backed by ISPR can never be booked through the fake law case, or these cases are, brought to be, only we are brought to be justice and were prosecuted because of the political reasons.
No, the fact is, Raja, what's happening is, Iran hates you. Iran hates you. मैं उनको पूछ रहा हूँ, ये सारे आप जो अमेरिका के चक्कर में आके you landed yourself in trouble, Raja, because you became Donald Trump's puppet. You went against Iran.
Who says
you
that?
Of course you went. Your Mullah Munir met Trump.
We stand with all of the
met Trump to support its operation against Iran. You supported America. You told Trump that you will provide strategic depth in the fight against. Did you not know in advance? that Trump had greenlit Operation Midnight Hammer, in which the US's strategic B-2 bombers hit 3 nuclear facilities in Iran, did you not provide intelligence, strategic and tactical support to the US to try and eliminate Iran's nuclear facilities? Don't lie on television. I've caught you. No, you did that. You have gone anti-Iran. You've gone anti-Afghanistan. You've gone anti-Afghanistan.
Adanis that are working, that were conducting different contracts out there in Iran, their workers, they were involved from the ground for the ground intelligence. Iranians know that. That's why they have been shouting out loud.
Munir went and promised help to Trump, and Trump said that Munir had promised him help against Iran. Then Munir went back again with rare earths a second time, like a cheap salesman, and went back to the White House and said, this time I've come to fully sell Balochistan to you. You are sitting there, you have no sense of self-respect, and now you are saying that because...
I don't know what kind of statements you are coming up with.
I'm not coming up with any statements.
At the same time, you're telling me that our field marshal went there and he said, I'm standing with you, and if you want to attack, I'm standing.
He went there. Did he not go there at that point of time when Asif Munir, on 18th June 2025 to be precise, had a closed-door meeting in the White House? You people started celebrating in Pakistan that you have become close allies of the Americans.
If it was a closed
If it was, no, but then Trump went and revealed it. That's why you got embarrassed. Trump के लिए कुछ close नहीं होता, सब कुछ बोल देता है.
Is it Shrivastava group telling you that?
No, I am telling you clearly.
10 consecutive years,
No.
India
It is the Republic Media Group which is asking you.
If India was sitting in the closed doors, and if now, after...
You're getting confused now because I've wrapped you up in knots after giving you the examples. After giving, you met Trump just around his... You got confused now. You have a point I'm making, Deepak Vohra, they have fought with everyone. General Bakshi, nobody is their friend, General Bakshi. Am I right? General Bakshi, there were no friends.
Absolutely.
Pakistan,
no friends.
No, Arnab, every single neighbor deems it a curse to be the neighbor of Pakistan. Such a mercurial country.
It's impossible. It's impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a rogue player on the international stage, snubbed by Taliban. And when I'm back tonight, why Donald Trump is crying and wailing about not getting the Nobel Prize in a few minutes.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध, MDH गरम मसाला, क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।